meeting to order. It was publicized according to the requirements. We have only one item on the agenda, and that will be the only item that we'll be able to discuss today. I just want to make some remarks to start with. As Karen and I got into this, trying to compile it, we recognized that we did not have enough of technical expertise to put this proposal together. So we looked and we made a decision to ask Alan to take this on as a special assignment, even though he works for EMA and works with the sheriff's. We wanted him, we needed one point person to gather all this information. So it was mine and Karen's decision that Alan would be the one to take this on as a special project to prepare the proposal for us. So at this time, I'm going to ask Alan to say whatever he wants to about the proposal and how we're going, and we got probably some other things to do.
Most of it is in your packet, I think, the number of radios for each department, handhelds, mobiles. I've talked with some of the municipalities. Gant is going to come on board with theirs. Red Level, the town of Lockhart. Talked to River Falls. They've already purchased all the radios they need. They've already changed over to they purchased the equipment to change over to digital, so they won't have to buy anything. But we did talk to them. Florella, police and fire, I believe Jared Martin with the fire department of Florella just came in. Talked to Sonny Bedsoe. They're interested in it, but they do not have their total numbers up together. So I think the commission was going to allow them to come on board if they wish to, when their numbers are compiled. Talked with the sheriff, and he and I got the numbers together on the.
I think Jay did a proposal for Austin last night.
Yes, he told me yesterday afternoon that OP has decided they make, but I think theirs will be separate, but together, separate from the county, but
It'd be part of the system.
part of the system, right? So, which is a great thing. That will put the whole entire county on one.
I got a question, may not be in order, may not even be able to do it. How about the fire department out in the country, or what about them? Are they gonna lose communication when we go with this system right here, or?
At the present time,
Or do we need to be putting them in, thinking about putting them in, or whatever?
Well, I mean, and they can get on the system, but it'd be up to their fire department to decide whether or not they want to spend the money for the radio.
Yeah, we don't have no jurisdiction over them.
They just have to buy the radio.
yeah, they'd have to buy the radios. And I've talked to several of the chiefs. I'm a chief myself of the department. A lot of them just don't have the money right now to do that. At present, most of the fire departments, excluding, 4 departments, Jared, that are on VHF, the east side of the county are on VHF, which is the same thing that we're talking about. The remainder of them, 15 departments, are on UHF. So there's already a cross-band problem that has been for years. Most of them have to have 2 complete separate radios.
That's good.
But I would love for them to come on board one day as the funding is available. It would make it a lot better for the entire county. But it's a funding issue for most of the small volunteer departments.
That's all I got.
Correction, you let the minutes reflect a quorum is present.
I'm sorry?
Let the minutes reflect that a quorum is present.
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad to see the municipalities wanting to be part of this system, and now I think we'll be practically 100% covered except for isolated areas in the county, and I don't see how we can get much better service than this. Do you, Sheriff?
Jason talked to me about it, for a while, and showed me some graphics before he come last week.
I also talked. I also talked to E911, they've already changed to digital, they've spent about $60,000 or $70,000 to change theirs to digital, so
They will have to have a radio.
it's in this packet, right? It's in the proposal.
It's in the proposal. They will have to have a radio. Everything else to allow them to be digital is put in place, but they will just need an individual radio for each of the entities to be able to talk. But it's in the packet too.
I think, you said you talked to Lockhart also?
Yeah, I mentioned Lockhart, yes.
I don't know if the commission gonna do this, but with Lockhart and maybe Red Level and some of the smaller municipalities, we'd be, willing to work with them if they don't have the funds at this time. We might could include them on
We have talked to them in terms of, we will be paying a third of it per year, and the bill would come to us, and then they would reimburse us
Right.
at the appropriate time. Is that right, Ms. Sowell?
That's correct.
Yeah, I've talked to all of them about that, and the municipalities really appreciate the county doing this and allowing them to purchase it on a 3-year plan, which,
So, I felt like that could be a problem, and that's how we address that, with everything. What I think, we will need a motion that we purchase these radios with the permission to purchase additional radios as municipalities come on board, with the provision that they will pay a third of their cost per year for the next 3 years. Is that how you want the motion?
Yes, sir. We'll need to, and also we'll need to contact those cities and let them, make an agreement with us.
Yeah, we will have to execute an agreement with them that they're gonna pay.
Can we include in that motion just to allow Ms. Sowell to enter into that agreement on behalf of the commission?
Are we talking about rural municipalities or?
Everybody that has a law enforcement agency, is that correct, Alan?
No, just, I would
But
think the
just
small
municipalities, wouldn't it?
It's everybody else excluding, and.
That's what I was-
Excluding,
Be like,
I think it's everybody else.
yeah, Gant, Red Level,
All of.
River Falls, all that.
River Falls is already current.
everybody is in agreement. All the small law enforcement, municipalities with small law enforcement agencies have already agreed that they would like to be on with the county.
So with that, I will entertain a motion that we purchase this system, allowing the municipalities, excluding Andalusia Knox, to participate in the purchasing and financing through the county commission.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second that.
We got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. There being none, the motion carried. At this time, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved, Chairman.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
We got a
All in
second.
favor, stand up.
Okay, that's good. Next time, I'm gonna let you do the whole meeting, okay?
Wish everybody a Merry Christmas
Yeah.
again.
Can you stay right there? Kenny,
See, I'm ready.